Unstoppables Part 2 is here, and there are multiple free champions you can pick up today. Here is exactly what you got to be doing. Now, Soul family, and welcome back to another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. Before we get started, let's give away a $10 gift card to the first person who comments the tallest unstoppable player in this game. Now, without further ado, we got two full champions we're going to be talking about today. There's the DK Metcalf upgradable card, who I'm going to show you the fastest way possible to earn, as well as one other champion we're going to grab right now. Because boys, yesterday on stream, your boy grinded the unstoppable event, and I was able to go through and earn this pack right here, which is then going to give me a full free champion. Now we're going to go through and grab a season 2 event token, which I'll show you how I earned, and I'm going to trade that in about 30 seconds to grab a full auctionable and tradable champion, which I'm going to probably sell off to make a little coin. I went through and played this event right here, the unstoppable head-to-head event. If you go through and get 10 wins before losing 2 games, you get the unstoppable head-to-head flawless run token, which if you're watching this video and you want to guarantee that you can get 10 wins, if you sign up on Underdog Fantasy and put in the promo code SWIFT and make one pick, you get access to my offensive and defensive ebook and Madden Ultimate Team absolutely free. It's a pretty good deal, and if you use those plays, you should be able to get a flawless run. I've been able to get a token in every single event in this game by using those plays. Now let's turn this in for a full champion, because boys, if you go to your sets, you can throw this token in the season 2 event champion token unstoppable set, and we're going to be going through and now picking a full auctionable and tradable champion. Now there's 2 options in here. Number 1 is a season 2 champion token set, which gives you any champion player, and option number 2 is an 88 overall Matt Milano. Now looking at prices, Matt Milano is going for about 600k. The most expensive champion right now is about 580, so I'm going to take the Matt Milano and I'm going to make 600,000 coins just like that for probably about an hour of grinding. So this is an absolutely huge start to the unstoppable program. We see that champion animation, we get Matt Milano. We're going to be selling off Matt Milano, of course, although I will say this, the card's pretty unbelievable. Like, for linebackers in this game, this is one of the best cards I've seen in Madden all year by a mile. 86 speed, 90 zone, 87, man, are you kidding me? Those are better stats than like any corner in this game. But Matt Milano, as you guys can see right here, we're gonna sell him off for 600k. That price tag is just too juicy for me to pass up on, and honestly, events are just such a lucrative way to build up that coin stack for a no money spent guy in this game. These are just absolutely huge. Thing number 2, let's upgrade DK Metcalf to a full free 88 overall champion. This is something that I really suggest every single person do. You're gonna start with an 80 overall DK, and you're gonna be able to boost this DK Metcalf card up right here to the maximum, to his full version as an 88 overall player. These are the stats of the card. Very, very solid. Now, in order to get this card maxed out, you gotta go through and earn DK Metcalf upgrade tokens. I believe there's a total of 8 of them you guys gotta earn to get this card fully maxed out at an 88 overall, and this is what you gotta do. Now, the first thing you gotta be doing is going to your solo challenges, and it's not fun. You don't need to play all the solos, but in the Unstoppable program right here, you gotta get up to tier number 10. Tier number 10 will give you all 3 upgrade tokens inside of these solos. If you want to, you can keep going, play tier 11, play tier 12 if you'd like, but tier 10, that's the necessity. Tier 10 gives you an unstoppable token. You're also gonna get 2 more tokens at tier 3 and tier 5, but tier 10, that's what you gotta get up to. That will go through and give you the tokens here, and it'll actually go through and give you all the progress you need on the field pass. The field pass is critical. Let's talk about that. Now, before we talk about that, Thursday Night Football is tonight, and Underdog Fantasy, they're going crazy with specials. There are 2 75% profit boosters. There's a discount allowing you to discount anyone's line, and if you sign up today with the promo code SWIFT, you'll also get a Jackson Smith-Njigba free pick. That is electric. 2 profit boosts, a discount, and a free pick if you sign up with code SWIFT. Now, not to mention, if you use code SWIFT, you're also going to get $50 for free immediately after making your first pick on the app, and you're going to go through and get access to my offensive and defensive ebook and Madden Ultimate Team for the entire year. When I make changes, you get access. If I add a new play, you get access, and that is only available by putting in the promo code SWIFT on Underdog Fantasy. Check it out, boys. It is linked in the description. Let's win a little money tonight. On the screen right here is how I've done so far this month. We're up about $400, which is electric, so don't miss out on the picks, and let's get back to the video. All right, now we played our solo challenges. Now let's get into probably the most important thing you got to do in this entire program, the most complicated as well, because for going through and getting progress on your unstoppable field pass, you'll earn enough tokens to get DK maxed out at that 88. Now, unfortunately, EA Sports was not feeling generous when they made this field pass, because to get your final token, you gotta max out the entire pass. You don't need to play all the solos, but you gotta max out the entire field pass. For me personally, I'd rather that be reversed. I'd rather have to play all the solos and not max out the pass, but let's talk about how we can go through and get 39k XP in this game. Because don't worry, your boy did you a little bit of a service. I went through and I added up how much XP is available in every single section of this field pass. If you go through and do every single mission in here, which of course is going to take you a decent bit of time to go through and get all these objectives done, but if you go through and do every single single objective in this field pass, you can get 44,500 XP. Now remember, boys, you only need to get 39k to max this out. So there's a little bit of wiggle room. There's about 5k of wiggle room when it comes to XP. And now that we know that, well, we can talk what objectives should be played and what objectives should be passed. Because of course, we can skip about 5k XP. That's important info to know. Now, first things first, when it comes to your challenges objective, this is one you should fully max out. When it comes to your play games objective, this is one you should fully max out. When it comes to your win games objective, this is one you also should fully max out. Next up, for your stats and your sets, this is where things, I guess, get a little bit complicated. In terms of your sets missions right here, this is something I'd actually recommend you do if possible. Now, in terms of getting these sets missions done, if you want to pass on the hero or champion set, you can. It's going to be expensive to do. It's only 700 XP, but these sets right here, they should be done. Now, in order to just get quick sets missions done in this game, this 80 overall unstoppable elite fantasy pack is probably going to be your bread and butter. You got to grab 78 to 79 overall players, which I'm going to go through and buy in today's video just to quickly show you how to get this done. Now, to grab these, there's no special formula or crazy trick you got to follow. I would realistically just go position by position. Going position by position is going to be the easiest way possible, in my opinion, to find these deals. And as you guys can see, if we go to the wide receiver tab as an example, we're going to see 78 overall campus heroes at 6.9k. That's not bad. We buy that card. If we get all these players at about 2.5k per card, we're going to be going through and spending 7,500 coins to get this set done, which is a perfect number because your 80 overall cards, they're going to sell for around 8 to 9k. So that's basically going to guarantee you're not losing coins and you're just going to get progress on the XP very quickly. I'm going to snipe a bunch of these cards off camera. These 78s are too easy. Now, at this point, we have yet to skip any XP, so we've got a good bit of wiggle room when it comes to deciding which unstoppable missions we want to grind for the stats tab. Because of course, we've gone through, we've done everything. I recommend the challenges, the sets, the play games, the win games. The stats is where things get a little dicey. Now, in terms of objectives you guys are going to be missing out on in here, there's not really something I'm going to say, okay, don't play this or don't grind this, because realistically, as you're playing online, as you're playing your solo challenges, things are just going to happen naturally. But in terms of which missions will probably take you the most amount of time to get done, it's going to be the extra points mission. This one right here, the reason why it's a little bit finicky is because when you're going through and playing a solo challenge and you beat the solo, let's say you score a touchdown in a solo challenge, you don't kick the extra point. So this is only going to track when you're going through and actually playing online or playing solo battles. So this mission right here, it might not track fully. The other mission that will take a potentially decent amount of time is your rushing touchdown missions. I find right here that scoring rushing touchdowns just happens a little bit less often when I'm playing online, as well as rushing yards. I find that happens just a little bit less often. Now, if you do want to go through and grind for touchdowns, offensive yards, and rushing touchdowns all at the same time, that's not a bad idea, just because of the fact that you can get like 5 birds done with 1 stone. So if you want to do a little grinding right here, going on to something like training camp and then just playing through the gaining yardage solo right here and running as far as you possibly can, scoring your touchdown, and then playing this solo over and over again, it's not a bad way to get progress on all the things I said before, like yards, rushing touchdowns, and points, as well as touchdowns. You'll get progress on all those missions at once. Now, for me personally, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to spend maybe 10 to 15 minutes grinding that solo. Beyond that, though, I'm going to let everything happen naturally. My tackles, if I get any progress on this extra point mission, sure, maybe I'll get 6 of them and I'll get some progress on that mission right there. I'm going to let other stuff happen naturally. I will grind a little bit for the rushing just because there's so many missions you guys can do. And then beyond that, just let it happen naturally and you'll have DK Metcalf in under 24 hours. I'll guarantee it. So yeah, that is going to do it for me, boys. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a like down below. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.